G'day guys, Mr. Oz Adventure here, and coming at you today from my flooded garage. We've had a lot of rain, a lot of rain. And here we are, my waterfront pad. Waterfront living without the high prices. It's getting close. This is the closest I've seen it. I think before the end of the week the garage downstairs will go under. I've moved everything up a little bit off the floor, so hopefully it doesn't get too deep. I'm betting on it only going up a foot or so in there, hopefully. Fingers crossed. I thought it was going to happen already this week with all the rain they predicted, but hasn't been as bad. But it's still predicted to keep coming and keep coming and keep coming, so I think it will eventually get here. We shall see. Okay, I've just come home. Garages over that side are underwater. So far we're safe here, so I can still get more stuff out if I need to, which I might do. Might be right, might not even reach it, but I just don't know. It's pretty close. If it gets heavier today, then it'll definitely go in there. Alright, so I've managed to clear a lot of my shelves and get everything off the ground, just in case. The only things left on the ground are stuff that, you know, I can afford to get wet. It doesn't really matter too much. The trailer's all loaded with stuff that, again, I can afford to lose the stuff in there if it gets that high, but I don't think it will. Got some stuff on top. Everything's loaded on the top shelves everywhere, and got my car loaded full of stuff, and the upper garage is full of junk as well. Bit of a pain, but you know, it's worth having this space for, you know, 360 days of the year, and maybe having a week of rain that I've got to just move everything. It is coming. It's pretty steady at the moment. It's stayed fairly level for the last hour or so I've been here, but if it does come down heavy again, which it is predicted to, then it may come in. At least now I can just leave it. That'll be right. Peace of mind. I'm going to walk away and relax. It's quite deep out there. There's a lot of water as far as the eye can see through all those trees out there. Very pretty. Lots of bird life around. What you doing? Is it a bit wet out there, is it? Eh? Yeah. You're not going to poo everywhere, are you? I just cleaned all this. There's poo everywhere. From you lot. Been taking shelter from the rain, haven't you? And just pooing all over my deck. Poo balcony. You keep your bum over there outside, okay? Okay, well, my garage is officially flooded now. It is well underwater. A lot deeper than I'd made provisions for. And it is still raining quite heavily. Oh, you can't even see the fence there anymore. Only a couple of posts here and there. That is insane. I don't know what level it's up to in my garage under there. Shit. Well, that is my garage underneath the house. It's halfway up the roller door, just up to the bottom of the windows, which means a lot of stuff that I'd hoped wouldn't get wet in there is now wet. I made provisions for about waist height at the most. This is probably just a little bit over waist height, and it's still raining heavily. Still rising. You can't even see the fence out there anymore. Look at all those spiders. Hundreds of baby spiders coming up out of the rain, out of the mud. Oh man, it's insane, absolutely insane. Oh well, just got to get on with it now and just wait for the waters to go down and see what the damage is going to be. Can't do anything about it now. Just a random fence post from somewhere floating past out there. God knows where that come from. And yeah, the random bucket under there. I don't know where that come from either. That's not mine. This is going to be a massive clean up. Alright, the water's gone down significantly. It's gone down probably about, oh, I need to get the tape measure out, maybe about 60 centimetres. Almost a metre. Looking at all the marks on the walls. Ooh. It's probably not going to be as deep when I get in there. There's paint tins floating. Let's have a look. Oh. Oh man. There's just boxes and paint tins. Where did I have them? I had them up there, didn't I? Think so. My bike's had a bit of a swim. Time to get the mop out.
No, I'm good.
Bit early for that.
Yeah. At least the blackboard's right.
So I did get up to this level. Oh, handlebars are full of water. Yeah, my toolbox is, that drawer's dry. The bottom drawer's wet. That's okay, it's not too bad. Oh yeah, these cardboard boxes here are wet. Bottom one, top is okay. So yeah, got up to probably a bit over waist height in here. At least everything on top of the trailer is dry. I was worried that was going to get soaked. Everything inside the trailer is drowned. Well, geez, stop beeping. You're not happy being underwater, are you? Not a fan of plugging that in. Not when it's that wet. So my workbench, that's probably ruined. Oh my god, it's been just insane. It's been raining for weeks, really, months. There's been water out there for quite a long time. That is not a natural waterway out there. Well, it is, I guess. It's all floodplains and wetlands and everything, but normally you can walk around out there. There's no river or a lake or anything usually. But at the moment it is underwater as far as the eye can see, that way and that way. It's been a bit crazy. Hopefully this won't take too long. This'll work, right? So the water level's gone down heaps since I first came in here. I've probably been in here mucking around for an hour maybe since I first opened it up. Chatting with some of the neighbours and all that came to have a look. Just started tidying up bits and pieces, you know, just putting things out to dry. Just having a bit of a play around and looking at all the fish swimming in here. Little baby fish. Just schools of them. if the camera's picking them up. Yeah, I think so. Got fish in my garage. They could be tadpoles, I'm not sure. They look like little fishies. And the trailer's still dripping. It's going to continue dripping until I take all that stuff to the tip. It's not too bad. It doesn't look anywhere near as bad as when I first opened the door. It's gone down heaps. It's gone down, I don't know, maybe about 10 to 12 centimetres in the last hour. Yeah, it was well and truly in the bottom of that cupboard there. It was up there somewhere when I first had a look, when I first opened that. But all that. All my sandpaper. Oh. Yeah, I don't know if any of that's going to be any good anymore. Might be alright, some of it. I've got grout and everything back there, all sorts of things that just I have to throw out. So yeah, it was up to that level there. You see the mark. It was over 1 metre from the slab to the top of the water in here. Crazy. You see the line up the trailer where it was. Bit of a mess, but you know, it'll be right. Once everything dries out, I'll get everything back in here again and be able to use it as a usable workshop again. Should be right. It'll all be good. Get it back to the space, you know, that I had in my DRZ video. I'll put up some clips of that so you can see what it looked like before the flood. I'll get back to drinking beers in here and playing darts. Well, it's now the day after and the water has receded a hell of a lot. We've now got some grass back out the back of the place. Still a lot of water out there. Still a lot of water. But it's looking somewhat better. I can now get into my garage without having to wade through water. You can see the mark down there where the water got to. It's now all the way down there. It's still fairly close, but it's a lot better looking. And it's going to continue to recede today because we've got sunshine. Yeah, well, I'm going to go downstairs and check it out. Let's go and have a look, eh? Well, at least I can walk in here now without getting wet feet. It's going to need a good hose out. And do a bit of a tip run, take some stuff to the dump, but nothing really that I didn't mind losing. It's okay, I've come out of it alright in the end. As long as the water doesn't come back up. We are predicted more rain later this week, but we've got a little bit of sunshine to help the water, just help keep it receding. Let's just keep this sunshine up, please. Let the water get a little bit more distant away from the house, because that's still underneath everyone else's place, apart from here. Oh, I can just see the trailer. That's been my rain gauge, my flood gauge, for the whole time I've lived here, the last few months. It's come back out. That is good. Yeah, alright. I'll have to go to work now, but after I come back from work, let the cleanup continue. I just dragged this bag of rocks out and found a little cane toad in there. Hello, Trevor. Cheers, guys. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there, and remember, if it's flooded, forget it. Don't go into flood waters. Well, I'm standing in flood water, aren't I? Really? Anyway, do as I say, not as I do. See ya.